I'm also curious to know that how Jadu has learned this language. What is there behind this that you have started your channel and you are motivating so many peoples, so many learners. So how did you started and what motivated you to learn this language? In spite of living in village, also you are doing your great part. Yeah.
Yes, because people keep saying one thing that the people who come from the village area can't speak English, and even they will
Mm.
not have good environment of English. Like they can't learn English, they will not have good, English speaker friend like that. They say, but it is not that. I can't say about a person who is from village can't learn English. I think also from village, if any person, if someone comes from the village area and if he wanna learn English, he can learn English. It is not that I come from the village, and he will
Yes.
start understanding his weakness. It is not that. You should not think about yourself as weak. You can also learn English. Everyone can learn English language. Those who are coming from village area, they have mobile. So nowadays it is the
Yes.
era of internet. So nowadays whatever we have to get, like on YouTube, knowledge we can get. So that's why nowadays everyone can learn English language also from the village. And some people, I think they have mobile, but they don't use their mobile to learn anything. Just they waste their time in their mobile. So how will they learn? Because they don't know what I can learn from mobile. They should think about this also. Then they can think that I can learn something. Because they think about only the people like who come from the city area. Only they can speak. It is not that the
Yes.
people of city can speak English. Also the people of village can speak English language if they will try so. Right. And if I can
Yes.
say that the people who come from the village area, they can do better than the people of city, right? If they will try, because they are diligent. I think, if they will work on their English also, they can make their English
Mm.
better than the city people. You can consider they should work
Yes.
continuously, I think. And every day if you will work, strongly, I think English is nothing. You can improve your English. And I saw many people, I think before 2 years, I was unable to speak English language. That time, little bit I was getting hesitation. I was going to the forest. So as many people I had seen on YouTube, nowadays when I check them, if possible, so if I compare them, they can't speak like me also. And I got started, they were speaking like before 2 years when I was unable to speak English. That time, they were speaking this much. And now they are speaking like this only, like that I thought, because they
Yes.
are not speaking every day, right? That's why. But if you will
Really,
speak every
really, consistency is must.
yes,
Even
yes,
I can
real,
resonate with you. Those who say that I don't have time, I am from Hindi medium, or I am not having atmosphere, these all are lame excuses. Really, these all are lame excuses. If someone is really passionate to learn this language, so they can steal out time from anywhere. And if we are talking about atmosphere, so we can create our own atmosphere. You have your you have your ball of magic, that is your mobile. You can do everything with your mobile. If you don't have any skill, you can upgrade yourself. If you are less in learning something, so that time you can increase your knowledge, and you just want to show your talent, so that time also there are various fields where you can show your talent. So those who are saying that we are from Hindi medium or we are from Blaze, so it is also lame excuses. Whether make excuses or whether just express yourself, come forward and speak. Just use your mouth muscles, and it's enough.
yes, it's really, without when you will not do anything, when someone will not do anything, I think nothing, he can't do anything, right? So he should do
Mm.
something. Like if you have to speak English and you have to speak also. If it is not that by listening only you can learn. And it is not that, suppose you want to learn playing football and you will think that, I will not play football in the reality and I have to learn all the same. But I can say it is not possible, right? Without playing, how can you learn playing football? When you will enter in the ground,
Really.
you can't get the better other players while playing in football. You can consider. So it happens,
Mm.
and also with speaking English, if you listen only English but you will not speak in the reality, and you can't improve your English language. It happens, suppose you will speak English but not with people. Suppose you have been speaking English language for 2 years alone, like without any person, like with no one.
Mm.
So I think I can say when you will come with any person on video call also, that time I think you will be weak. You can't speak English
Yes.
because you haven't connected It happens, that's why we have to talk with people face to face. Then I think fairness, everything we can remove, and with any person easily in English we can communicate. In any other platform, like we can go like other city, and other places there we can speak in English without any problems, because it
Absolutely.
will improve our confidence. Confidence will be, increased, so easily it can help us to speak without getting hesitation, right? It happens, yes.
Yeah. As you are speaking spontaneously, there is no hesitation, no fumble. So I just want to know, after this speaking practice means you are speaking so nicely. So there would have many chances and many occasions when you would have noticed that you have got lots of inspirations, lots of appreciation. So, is there any moment when you have got lots of pride because of this language in your place?
Yes, yes, because I come from the village area and you know very well about the value of English. What is the value of English in village area? But I don't know about the city, but I think in city area, because lots of people are English speakers. But if you will compare the
Mhm.
village with the city, I think in the village you can't get any English speaker mostly. So it means we can get respect there all easily in village, and we can become
Mm.
teacher also in local area, in village area. So now you can think that I get a respect, and people come to meet me and they know me as Jadu's villager, and everyone, no one is saying that Jadu comes from the city, because they look this whole area like I keep showing in video, right? So they say Jadu comes from the village. It happens, if I talk about motivation, if any person who comes from the village area will do any great work, suppose he will become IS officer, comes from the village
Mm.
area. So I think lots of people will get motivation, because they will think that he comes from the village and all of a sudden he became IS officer. How is it possible for him? Like that they will think. But if they will see any person who comes from the city and will become IS officer, they will not get motivation mostly from him, because they will know that he comes from the city and
Yes.
can be rich person. He will be belonging from rich family. That's why he could do this. And if you talk about English speaking, if any person will speak English and he comes from the city, I think no one will get motivation, right? But
Mm.
if people will see any villager is speaking fluent English while walking, and he was something here in like a cloth, you can consider like mutilated, you can consider. So I
Yeah.
think they will think that like he will be I think trying and giving his time to learn English language, and they will get motivation. It means because they will know your weakness, like
Yeah.
you come from the city, you will not have money and you will not be studying in a good school, all the same you speak English. It means you have learned from Mumbai. So that's why nowadays the number of English speakers in Jharkhand, like what will say, have increased, because of me. I think by looking me, like Jadu, they came to know like Jadu is from village, he can speak, so why not we can also do. They started using their mobile in
Yeah.
YouTube for learning English like this. So I get happy that when they do this by looking me. Really. Yes.
So I have never talked to you. It's my first time, but I have noticed somewhere whenever I have just automatically gone through your videos. Previously, you used to speak very fast, but now your pace of speech is very calm and composed. It's really good. So, what practice have you done to make it so effective?
Actually, nowadays, I think before around, 5, 6 months, that time I think is still that time, I was speaking fastly, you can consider. Like no one was liking, and everyone, I think no one was thinking that I should talk with Jadul for long, up to
Hmm.
30 minutes. They will suddenly, hang up the call, because they were not thinking to talk with me for a long time. It happens. It was happening that time, but nowadays because I talk, like I make them understand, right? So they are able to catch up with me, like my words also. But that time they were
Hmm.
unable, because and they were unable to. I was not giving them time, but they were looking me just like that. I saw many videos, my videos on YouTube before 5, 6 months. In that video with whom I took session, she was just looking me, and she is thinking, she will be thinking that when will Jadu give me opportunity to talk. Just is talking all the time like that. But nowadays it is
Yes.
not, because nowadays I give them and they get chance to talk like this. So it happens, we have to give chance other also, right? Otherwise he will not, he will not be able to enjoy in conversation if he will not talk. So it happens, that's why. Yes.
Yes. Actually, conversation means when both the persons are just expressing one's thoughts, their thoughts. If
Yes.
only one is speaking and another is listening, so that is not a good conversation. And if we are giving time, so we are also getting time to ask something and to get something from another person, that what he is saying and what we want to explore about him or her. Yeah. If you are meeting first time, please introduce yourself.
Okay, definitely, for you, because you have a YouTube channel in which you will upload this video, and there are lots of people will be waiting for me that when will see upload Jadu's video with her, right? So they wanna know about me because some people are new in this platform, like they recently started speaking. So for them, so my name is Jadu Kiskum, and if I talk about my address, I come from Jharkhand 7 district. If I talk about my education, I studied 9 class. If I talk about family, there are 6 members in my family. So I think I have done my introduction. Now I want your introduction. Will you give or not?
Yeah, sure. It will be my privilege that I am giving introduction in front of our new viewers. Yeah. As you, I don't know that you know me or not. My name is Geeta Thakur. I reside in Uttarakhand and I am a teacher in a private school. I have done MA in English and I have qualified CTET 1, CTET 2 as well. I have been running my YouTube channel named Elevate English with Geeta ma'am, where I upload English content and daily basis. And when it comes to my hobbies, so I love reading books, gardening, and yoga is my core of interest. That's little bit about me.
Really, I think yoga is very important nowadays, right? So can you tell me what types of benefits by doing yoga we can get? I think because you have knowledge about it, because you have interested in it. So can you explain, because some people want to do this also, like they want to know about this. What is the value of it? Like yoga, you told.
Yeah, as when we are talking about yoga, but before that, I just want to know what is the reason of your name means Jadu. It is your real name, or for the sake of the channel you have just put this name?
Actually, Jadu is my real name. Yes.
Okay. And with the name, as your name is Jadu, so in the same way, you have just sprinkle your Jadu on YouTube with your conversation. That's are really somewhere very motivating for, especially for beginners, because whenever we listen and we have conversation with other persons, so there are some of people who say that my inspiration is Jadu, because seeing his video only we have started conversation. So really it's a great initiative that you have taken, and you are just expressing your thoughts on right track. And if you are motivating people, so it is your moral responsibility also that you should make your conversation more effective, more powerful, and with more etiquettes also. So really,
Yes, yes.
good thing.
Really, you are saying, because nowadays, day by day, I keep changing my way of giving them motivation, and I think, according to me, I can say about my motivation is strong to the people. Like when they listen, when they watch my video, suddenly they get motivation that if I have watched Jadu's video once, then I should definitely start speaking English. And now lots of people heard my, what will say, effective, speech. I think that video I uploaded already on YouTube channel. So by looking that also they came to know that Jadu, due to learn English, and he comes from the village area, and he reach in this field. That he motivates his students also in other school by going. So that's why nowadays I became motivated in Jharkhand. So in many schools, I went and there I motivated their students, and they learned a new thing from me. So really grateful you can consider and helpful for them. And again I am going to go after around 3 days you can consider. And I think in a small capital of Jharkhand, there are lots of students from different places are coming. So I will motivate them, and I will stay there for motivating them day by day. I will teach them also. So really I will enjoy there with them, and that is city area also. I think I can find some problems to make video, but no problem worry, I will make while walking. Like that.
Yeah, it's okay. Really, you have taken good initiative and you have been a good inspiration for your Blazers boys also. So really, it is a fantastic way of exploring your ideas and imparting your knowledge to others. As you were asking about yoga, when we are just talking about yoga, so yoga is an art, it is a process. As we are learning English, it is a process. In the same way, learning yoga is also a process. When we comes to its benefits, so there are numerous benefits of yoga. It helps us in our physical health, it helps us in gaining our mental health. Somewhere it helps us in our social health, physical health, mental health, even spiritual health also. The person who does yoga, only he or she can understand that what are the benefits of yoga. They can keep themselves away from medicine. They can live medicine free life if they are just implementing yoga in their daily life. Yeah.
Really, you are saying, because nowadays, whatever work, we are going to start, suppose spoken English. So those who are speaking, they know that how much difficulties was in
Hmm.
the beginning for him, right? Those who are learning English language, those who will not have started little bit also, that he can't know, how will I feel speaking English like that, right? So those
Hmm.
people can feel that he is speaking. So same thing with yoga also, that who does yoga, so he knows very well about that how, what types of feeling like we can get, right? And what types of benefits we will get. I think because you told, because you do, that's why you know the benefits. And I think how did you get idea, and who motivated you to do yoga, or you started by yourself only?
Yeah, I started yoga by myself only. I have started since my childhood until now. I am continuous. When I am talking about my young age, so that time I was not so into yoga. But since 2019, I during COVID time, I have taken it seriously and consistently. I am doing it at every day. Get up. I just get up early in the morning at 4 o'clock, and for 2 hours I do yoga, 1 hour for asanas and 1 hour for meditation and
Oh,
pranayam.
yes,
Yes.
yes, really great, right? So now I want to ask you your like, what will I say, beginning time. Like, how was your beginning time when you had started recently to learn this language? I think nowadays you speak quite good English, because I think we are meeting first time. I think according to me, I can say, right?
Yes, we are
Yes.
meeting first time
First
actually.
time.
This was the
Yes.
month only last year when I started my channel. It's about to 1 year. In this month, March only, it is about to 1 year. And I have noticed that I have started my channel for the sake of my fluency, my speaking. Before that, I was doing everything, listening, reading, writing. But there was one thing that was speaking where I was lacking, because I was introvert person and there was no one. I also live in village, so there was no atmosphere of speaking also. So somewhere by making conversation with Etihati ma'am and other co-learners, I just got inspiration that I should also start my channel. So getting inspiration, I started my channel, and since then I am practicing on daily basis without any fail. I make one conversation on daily basis. If I am not getting time, so that time I am going with audio, but I am persistent with my practice. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And I think I can say video call is important to, remove hesitation, right?
Really, it plays an incredible role in your conversation, because if we are making conversation on audio, so we are free to talk in any way. But when we are making a conversation on video call, so that time we are facing camera, we are seeing our gestures. Even your opposite person is also noticing you, that how is your voice tone and how you are behaving, and how beautifully you are just expressing your thoughts.
Yes, it's really great, because nowadays, like, we can see other person, like as you said, like how is he behaving and how is he way of talking, like that we can know. And we can know about him. It means like some people have problem to get hesitation, right? And they don't have, I think, what will I say, like they can't, what will I speak good English also. I think some people have this kinds of problem. Some people fear to talk in English, because I saw many people on YouTube also, and
Mhm.
conversation, while having conversation, like their English is good when they speak alone, without video call. That time they speak good, but they when they come on video call, their English will be, what is it, like weak.
Really.
They can't speak good English, so it
Course.
happens due to fearness, and what will I say, like getting hesitation, shyness. That,
Yes. It is all because of lacking of practice also. Because when we are less in practice, that time also we don't sound